Okay. Hello. It is Sunday. It is Heroic Prog Night. Um, we are up to boss 7 of 8. And it got nerfed since the last time we looked at it. Slightly, but in a significant way mechanically. So, let's see. Okay, let's see. Oops. Alright, let me get my attendance grid out. Where is that? Should I have for Sunday? Alright, tonight we had 30 signups plus desk and Pharaoh bench tentative. So if you signed up, just whisper me in. Because if you were confirmed in, then we have room. We have one too many healers, but Sprigs can bog, theoretically.
Woo.
Right, Sprigs?
Right.
Okay. Just aug it up. Well, assuming everybody actually shows up. So the exciting news is that this boss got nerfed since Wednesday.
Yeah, only one set of webs needed now. I can actually hit the boss this week.
Man, I feel like we're gonna be able to kill it.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we know what to do, so just, we gotta see it and we gotta execute. It's probably still a good idea to have a couple pairs of people trying to do them. If you are signed up for tonight, just whisper me in for auto invite response. We had exactly 30 confirmed in, so who else? Wait, where's Veggie? Oh, he's here. Where is... Oh, yeah. Okay, shaping up. Yeah, yeah. We have a serious lack of ranged people.
Come here, Veggie.
Don't do it, it's a trap.
Like even my hunters are melee these days.
You get those sharks, Mike?
I did, thank you. Although you all can calm down with sharks now. I'm pretty much caught up. I'm good to go.
We will never calm down with sharks. Remember the left shark pet from Warlords? It's gonna be like that. It's gonna have a mailbox full of sharks for the rest of the expansion.
Better than guano.
The guano mailbox was great. Destroyer.
How are we supposed to send my coal in the mail?
I went to a mailbox, putting
Are you
coal
Santa
in
Claus?
and hitting send.
What's going on here? Where's... Oh, okay.
What do you want coming at you?
A road.
Grub?
Give it to me.
No.
Where's
Oh.
Effie? Here he is.
I will put tables down.
Listen, I don't want tables.
Okay. Missing Gary? Is he here? I don't see him. Tia Spriggs, Black
I
Prelude,
don't think we have enough mage food.
Izzy, Purge coming at you. Okay.
Summons up. Please, Cook.
Please clap.
I'll let someone else summon out.
Where's Hearth, Mr. T, Fever.
Did you DoorDash for dinner tonight, Chin?
Nothing, because I had a late lunch. We'll see what happens later.
Wow, that's weird. The music
Also,
just
I'm
like...
gonna put this out there, but even if you're not a healer, I would grab mage food so you can eat between pulls. You know,
Yeah.
just saying.
Yeah, just heal myself.
Well, I can't do that. Who are we missing? I think Gary. Yeah, but he benched. He's confirmed himself tentative. So
Oh, for the football.
Bill's Mafia, baby.
Yeah, he wants to watch the Bills lose tonight.
He's gonna go jump off a bus through a folding table or something. So
Damn.
On
you
time.
know,
Yeah,
Like Hardy Boy style, or
yeah,
oh,
basically.
yeah,
basically.
they actually do that. Yeah.
Except without any of the training.
nice.
Right. Yeah. It's usually probably
early Hardy
involves
Boys.
in.
I want to see him do a swanton.
You just
Like,
substitute alcohol for the training and athleticism.
That's what I was gonna say. It usually involves a lot of alcoholic beverages beforehand.
You're immortal at that point.
Yeah. You get some beef on weck and some beers, and you jump off the bus. That's how they do it in Buffalo, man.
Maybe what else they got to do?
Shovel.
Oh, it was great watching them shovel the stadium out last year.
Yeah,
Both
that
times.
looked like fun. I
And
think
they're
it's
paying them people $20 an hour plus food and drinks.
I think it's Gary and Larisbin that aren't in here that were signed up. Is that right?
Well, I'm gonna drop a piece, so sucks to be them.
Cake parties at Jack End.
Oh
Oh
no.
my god, I am.
What's this dude's name?
I mean, it's a DPS increase, right?
Yes.
I guess we'll just get going. I tagged Krieg in Discord DMs because if he's around, we could grab him. And...
He's not going to be on until 8, he said.
Okay. Well, if we're still sitting at 28 and he wants to play it, then we'll grab him. Or if either of the other two that showed up show up, then we'll grab them. They are now officially late, so.
I'll ping him and let him know.
Okay.
To hit me up.
I won't lie though, this does feel like a fight that will work really nice with
Cool story, bro.
less people.
Yeah. There's nothing really specific about it that makes it worse with more people, I don't think.
That's true.
Don't need people to do the.
It's just got to do the mechanics, yeah.
Tumult and I will do a strand again.
Okay.
You only need one.
We only need one now, which is awesome, but I would like a couple
Oh,
other
dude.
people to practice. They changed heroic, so it's exactly the same as normal mechanically.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really good. But I think like if other people can pair off and practice, like that would be great because if either Purge or Tumult isn't in a raid one night and then we're trying to do this boss, and better to get some learning in now. So if anybody wants to pair off and help out with that in phase 1, it would be appreciated, and I can throw charms.
I'll volunteer again.
Okay. And who can pair off with Chin? DPS preferably.
I can zip off over there.
Okay, thank you. And anybody else want to volunteer? Wiz?
If someone melee wants to go, I'll do it with them.
Okay. Anybody? This is like the best way to learn it versus having to do it when we really need somebody. Purge and Tumult have been pretty good with it so far.
There's also like the whole fight. Like if
I don't know
we
who
can't
was
do this
talking.
part, we're just gonna die.
Fever
I
was
think melee stuff.
Fever was talking. He has a triangle on his head.
Okay, I'll try it.
Okay. I think it's enough. Just get a couple other people, looking at it. All right, so
Stand in the web circle, get the debuff together thing.
Yeah, we just stay close to one another.
Okay.
one person hits the bubble, and then the other person standing in the web gets tethered to the person that hits the bubble. So make sure, you know, when the ads are out, if you're fixated, try to get them into the melee stack so we can cleave them down quickly. Debuffs, make sure if you get the stinging swarm thing in phases 2 and 3 that you hang out near caster boss, the tall boss. And the big thing we're going to have to learn, I think, to put this boss down consistently is just, you know, in phase 3 when we get vacuumed and then randomly tethered, just not panicking and making sure that we get one set of strands across at least so we can stun the charge. But really, it's the same fight as normal at this point. Mechanically, it's just, you know, it's got more health and it's going to hurt worse. I think we're going to hold runes for a little bit and see how a couple pulls go. I think we can do this without runes. Okay. Pick up Claudio when we can. Get your webs.
Charging. Move.
Okay, Chin, I'll go far a little quicker.
Defensive. Then spread.
Alright, pizza time. Okay, now you're watching the debuff. Don't worry about the tether for now. And swarm going out. Shin, Illumina, Os. Just get down under the boss. Light her up. Good job. Swarm. Add Destroyer. I didn't see who else was on. Oh, Mike.
Special coming.
No. Positioning was bad. It was jumping between players instead of onto the boss.
Defensive.
I got a system.
Alright, don't release. You gotta make sure that the boss is the closest thing to you when you set up. Also, that means that if you don't have the debuff, you need to make sure that you're not near caster boss.
I got this, guys.
Yeah.
Had to leave.
That was decent. But yeah, we couldn't interrupt the boss cast there because the debuffs were jumping between us instead of onto her, and that's just a positioning thing. The debuff doesn't automatically go to her. It goes to whoever is closest to the dispelled target, so... Make sure we are getting the ads killed too. Like, yeah, we want to cleave them, but like if they're not in position, they're going to be killing people, so we got to make sure they die. Okay, get the webs going.
Spread. Defensive.
New ads coming in. Okay, get your webs.
Well, Mike.
Yeah, hit him when you can. Okay, pizza time. Whoa. What was the knockback? Okay, debuff phase.
Defensive.
Don't worry about your tether here. That's next phase. Hearth, Affy, Veggie. Everybody else away from Tall Boss.
Tooling force. Special coming.
Light her up.
Defensive. Pulling it. Tweaking for the frontal.
Add 2 Molt Sprigs to Caster Boss.
Boss Briggs. Never mind. Move.
Special coming.
They just spell me.
Okay, light her up.
Oh well.
Okay, donuts. Just keep moving. Just live. Now it's debuffs and webs. Remember, we only get the webs from the pole, so if you're webbed, pay attention to who your buddy is.
Defensive. Rifle. AOE incoming. Door step. Charging. Charge midline.
Hey, we did it.
But at what cost?
Torn force. Watch your step. Rifle. Taunt boss.
Fever, Illumina, Prelude.
Special coming.
That tall boss.
I was lost.
Killer.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss. Watch your step.
Nice.
Hey, that counts.
Nice job.
Okay, one guys.
Who was my web partner?
Don't know.
Who was the other person who got the web?
Well, a lot of people get the web, so I.
No, I know there was only one left. It was me and somebody else.
Oh, I don't know.
Who were the heroes, basically, Zafi?
Yeah, I'm trying to brag about myself.
Yeah,
Thanks for ruining it, Phil.
you know, happy to help. I mean, I think I was tethered to somebody, but I don't know who.
Whoever I was tethered to immediately leapt as far away as they could possibly go.
Ooh.
Alright, over here for screenshots. I did not prep something, so I'll have to make something nice tomorrow.
During work, when
Blizzard's been kind with the nerfs for us this week.
Yeah, the nerfs made it a few shot.
Over here. Line up.
It's just the webs do so much damage right now. On the
Dead guy. People off to the side. Have you never taken a family picture before?
well, normally there's someone saying everyone in. Like,
I'm
that's
literally
what you
saying
do.
that right now. Like, I don't know what else to do.
But
I remember taking a family picture with the dead guy, though.
Stand next to the Draenei with the circle on his head.
You have very different funeral arrangements than I do. Okay, whatever.
Okay, now it's time for
Okay,
some
cool.
fun. All right.
You didn't get any trinkets, eh?
Nope.
Nah.
Womp womp.
No Spy Masters. But we do have a chance now on the vault.
True.
That Trump told him.
I must thank you for exposing the rot within my court. None of them were worthy of ascension.
Okay, let me split groups up. DBM apparently uses every mark in this fight, so we'll see if it puts anything back. Let's see. So the differences here are like the poison bubble, we get 2 of them, and we need to like have people in each of the split groups pop them, and it's got to be a different person each time. like the first thing we're gonna have to learn, I guess, as we get started here. Also, there's like a dispel that needs to go out in phase 2, which I guess you want like a different person handling the dispel each time. Or something. That's what everybody says to do, so it's like the dispel blows up damage on the raid or whatever, so you don't want to just like mass it or oh man. I have so many melee. Go like this. And like this. Something like this, I guess.
Guys, guess what?
What?
We're now tied with Night Renegades.
Oh, good. They have like no way to keep track of us now, so hopefully they know. All right, odds and evens are split. Check your group. Odds are going to be with Pete going to green for phase 2. Evens with me to blue for phase 2. We need 3 odd group people to volunteer for popping the poison bubble.
I can do the first melee.
Well, you're even group.
I can do one.
Sorry.
I can do it.
Okay.
I can as well if we need another one.
Okay. So just the 3 of you in order. And coming at you'll do the first even, and then we need 2 more people in even groups to do the poison bubble.
Sorry, I'm even, not odd.
Oh. Well, that doesn't help. So we need one other odd person. So it's who was first? Purge and then Spriggs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do the third one.
Okay. And coming at you, and then who was second in even groups?
Tumult, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. And then one more even group?
I can do it.
Okay. All right. So basically what we want to do is, when the poison bubbles go out, try to get one more in like the outer part and one more in the inner part, kind of. Like we got to differentiate them somehow so that we know like odds go in this one, evens go in that one.
Do them like towards the center like we've been doing, and one clearly left and one clearly right.
Yeah, we could do that. Just like whichever one is farther to the left or more clockwise, go odd group, and evens go a little bit farther back counterclockwise or to the right if you're looking into the center of the room.
When you're dropping them, it doesn't matter whether you're odd or even. Just put one to the left and one to the right. They might both go on.
Yeah, they might go on.
It doesn't, don't worry.
Yeah, we can't control that part.
Are we popping them at the same time or staggered?
I mean, there's a safe window to do it, right? So they both have to be in that window. They don't have to be at the exact same moment, but
if they're overlapping, it's probably bad if you're in the overlap, so don't do that. And then I don't think it matters, right?
They do damage, I think.
It might.
Would a melee stack and a range stack not be viable?
it would not be viable because our split is way too uneven. The thing is, like, it does damage to the people in the pop. It like distributes it evenly, so we really want to have literally half the rate in each one. Let's do Vantas.
It does look like, if I'm reading the right thing, Reactive Froth inflicts damage to all players, so I think there is like maybe a 1 second duration on it, so it might be worth staggering them just for that, but only by like a second or so.
It sounds like a good way to get everybody. It sounds like a good way to get half the group killed with the Nova. I think we just got to pop them and figure it out. Like,
well, it's also
Yo,
players
Lich, what up,
within
dude?
8 yards of the bubble. So as long as the bubbles are 8 yards away from the thing, right? Oh no, it launches
working on
launches players within 8
Answer
yards of the
Heroic
player,
Prog.
inflicts nature damage to all players. Okay.
Yeah. So
but it's also only 500,000, so.
Yeah, it could just be.
I have a few more runes.
I have a lot more runes.
I have a lot more runes too.
After we pop, we get the like big circle around us. Do we want to run towards like the poison field and then have everyone run further clockwise?
Yeah, you should run counterclockwise or like towards existing poop. And
So can you say that again?
yeah, after you pop the bubble, you get the big circle debuff around you that explodes. You want to run that counterclockwise towards like blue, basically. We'll be moving towards green as we rotate around. So, or if there's like already poop on the ground, just try to run near that. I don't think it leaves anything in the ground, but nobody should be standing there. What we want to do is like maybe odd group is here and even groups like here. Something like that.
Anyone else need runes?
If you're not running a rune, the answer is yes, I need a rune. Mike made them for a reason, and so we would have a giant inverse buff on this fight. Ow. Aura's not gonna show it to me, I guess. Yeah, dude. Best views. Give me them best views, baby.
They made them useful.
That's a lot of verse, man.
Yeah, they were trash before.
Alright, just gonna see.
There's a couple percentage.
Let's see how long we can live. Just try to work out the timings on some of the mechanics. It's not anything we haven't seen before, it's just doing twice as much of it in phase 1.
I mean, there's something different in phase 3, but we'll worry about that.
Yeah, we're gonna do one phase at a time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You said the melee stack is kind of in the back? Or the range, odd?
Defensive.
Odd left, even right. Odd clockwise, even counter.
Watch your step. Get knocked backward.
Okay. Well.
And I think the people who were supposed to pop them didn't pop them.
The one I was supposed to pop had a swirly right in the middle of it, so nobody could get in it.
I think the swirly is what pops it.
Some people immediately died from the tank debuff that puts poison all over the ground.
Yeah, that thing was chunking me.
Like, don't be under the boss, and we're moving this way. Like, we're gonna pull back here. And we're gonna move this way. Unless we're dropping something that we know is bad, like the explosion from popping the bubble, and that's gonna go back wherever it's safe to go over here. Okay. Yeah, I think try to get the Venom Nova things a little bit farther apart if you can. We don't want them like overlapping for sure. Two new Prog bosses this week and working on AOTC boss. That's pretty crazy. Let's move a bit farther.
Watch your step. Get knocked backward.
Well, we almost lived. Yeah, like remember, I mean, it's the same thing as normal. Like you want to be in the circle, but not hitting the thing, not hitting the bubble. And yeah, try to lead us a little bit more with them or whatever. Like, and feel free to space them out more. Don't worry about like when they're going out. Don't worry about am I odd, even, which way do I go. Like it doesn't matter. Just get them spaced out. Like, you know. Like one here and one here, you know, just something like that. Whatever makes sense with how the floor is cleared up. And then odds will go more clockwise and evens will go more counterclockwise when it's time to get in them. This is going a little worse than I expected.
Are there a minimum number of players that need to be in them?
14.
Okay.
Like, we legit want them split 50-50. Because we need to soak all that damage up evenly across the raid. Now let's get summons down.
The tank thing in the first phase is she does liquefy on one tank, which makes them take a ton of damage and then more physical damage. So the other tank taunts, and then she immediately does a thing called Feast, which is a giant healing absorber.
Whoa, likely ban evader.
So once she does Feast, you have to dump
I've already
a bunch of
banned you
heals
more than
on
once,
every tank
apparently.
that's got that to clear it off. Mitigated based on how much we mitigate the hit, but it's still a big absorb.
Okay.
Five, four, three, two, one. Defensive.
Let's try to get him a little farther back from the boss.
Are we aiming to put it like in this blue circle? Is that the goal?
I mean, that might be a little too far back, but if we give it a little bit more space behind the boss, then we have a bit more time to react to popping the bubble.
Would it be easier if we just assign like odds outside and then evens inside?
Maybe.
The issue right now is placing them, not actually popping.
Yeah, it depends on where they go, and
If you do inside like that, you're going to have to pop it before the thing goes off to make sure those guys live.
You're also going to pop it right where we're going to be dropping poop. Like, that's kind of why we're trying to put it to the middle, so most of us are away from where we're going to be dropping poop.
yeah, I think dropping it more inside is probably better. Unless we're dropping it like farther ahead of us this way. That we could do that too. Like if people get it run out over here and somebody goes here and somebody goes there and the boss is here. It's a circle, right? So it's all the same thing. Could do that.
I mean, and then inside and outside is just, you know, left and right still. But, you know, if we could do it if that helps people do it better.
Yeah, I mean, like we're dropping the Venom Novas like essentially right on top of the boss. And then the poppers have basically no time to react to it and are sort of just guessing like, okay, I think if I hit it now, we'll fly over the wave. That seems like it's harder than it needs to be.
If we're putting it way ahead here too, then people who are like on the boss have to go farther too instead of just going, I guess it's probably the same distance.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have to go way ahead, but, you know, it might be a little cleaner to look at.
There's also the fact that at least 7 people didn't listen to us just now, so they're still going to do the same thing we just said the first time.
Well, yeah, probably. Just remember, like, there's travel time on the wave, and the poppers need to be able to react to the cast going off. They need to see it, so the boss is huge, and we can't move it very far in a tight window, so give us a couple extra yards on the circles, and then be ready to move, I guess. I think that's the best thing to do.
He also drops poop where you stand, so all those people like cheating ahead are dropping poop where we're going.
Yeah, then we gotta move really far.
Start behind the boss. Yeah, how far I have to move to get away from the poop he dropped because we were 90 feet, 5 steps ahead.
Get knocked outward.
Good.
Somebody took that first one, not me.
Torrent burst. Defensive.
The roots drop poop, so you gotta move after you get your root broken too.
Get knocked outward.
That's a little better. Baby steps.
I don't think it mattered, but I hit that one there at the end, even though I wasn't supposed to, so sorry about that, but timing looked right.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. What we'll do is we'll pull her down this line, so you want to be like here. You want to be in a line with this line, or maybe a little bit counterclockwise this way.
And you want to be pretty much stacked, because the tighter you stack, the less poop.
You definitely don't want to be like here, because then we got to go here to get clear of the acid on the ground. That's a little bit better though. Spacing was better on the Novas, and we mostly did that right. I don't know what killed a bunch of people right after the Nova cast though. The waves, or was it the giant exploding circle?
Even though we got popped up in the air, I got hit by the wave.
Oh.
We got a repair bot.
There was one around. I guess not anymore.
It's a hammer over here.
I see James.
Okay.
cheat ahead. You're gonna drop poop if you're cheating ahead. People who are already cheating ahead.
2, 1.
I am gonna get hit like right away.
Defensive.
Beautiful.
Watch your step. Get knocked backward. Defensive.
Yeah, I think who's popping first? Odd.
That was me. I popped it early that time.
I think it was late. Maybe.
Was it late?
Yeah, whoever popped the one
It
on
was
the
late 'cause
left
it went up.
did it at the perfect time. Whoever popped the one on the right was late.
Yeah.
I popped
Yeah.
the one on the left.
Yeah, I'm always first on it even.
Yeah, yeah. We all lived. Like, I think you want to time it so that basically you're popping it right as the cast finishes.
I mean, I was the only one that did it on normal, so.
Right, yeah.
I've got the most experience doing it, so.
Yeah. I mean, you see how much better the poison spacing was by lining up. Like, it was a world of difference.
I tried to save us, I think, by popping the right one, even though it was popped late. Cause
Alright, hold on a second.
Say clockwise or
Slide left, right.
counterclockwise, because like, yes, like.
right facing away from the boss. The one that got popped really late.
I thought that one was
the one that was
odd.
there was
It
at the
was
perfect
not
time.
supposed
The
to
one that
be.
was there was late.
Correct.
Yeah. I popped the one that was late because I wasn't.
The one that was there was me.
Coming at you.
No.
So when they're coming out, are you doing this left or are you doing this?
Say clockwise or counterclockwise.
There's only one left, right? When you're looking at the
This
boss.
this is clockwise. This is counterclockwise.
If the boss was standing on here, I did this one.
Okay, well that's been the problem then, because I was doing left as of facing the boss while fighting, and I've been popping this one the whole time, or trying. to.
Sorry,
So-
but I was doing it like if I'm facing. Sorry, I said that I'm facing out. I did here.
Yeah. That's
Based on
I
my
was
positioning,
I was in the
that's what I
wrong
was-
group. That's probably why a lot
Okay.
of people are
Right, that makes sense.
falling, because I haven't been doing this side. I've been trying to do that.
Yes, you should be farther out.
Okay,
Birch.
I got that.
Yes.
I can
okay.
fix that now. I'm sorry.
And odds are the ones farther out.
Yes.
Okay.
Odds are further clockwise.
Yep.
Or left as you're facing the center, but further clockwise.
But saying left and right is going to get really confusing because depending on where you're positioning, they mean completely different directions on a roundish platform. Okay. Yeah, farther closer is not bad. Yeah, we'll be moving clockwise, so odds would be farther, evens would be
Do we
closer.
want- I don't know if this is so complicated, but like, did you want to put a marker on somebody in each group to say, hey, like when it's time to jump stack on this particular person, like even stack on me for an example, or
No.
I mean, Bell has a square and I have a triangle.
Yeah. I mean, people, I mean, yeah. We just gotta, we'll be alright. The big thing there was lining up at the start really helped with conserving space. Just like as soon as you see me get hit with whatever it's called, liquefy, you're moving clockwise farther. But I mean, not having poison like out here to start with was great.
Remember, after Vel gets hit with liquefy, I'm gonna get hit with feast and dump a bunch of water on me, because I almost died there. Pretty much every pull, I almost died.
Yeah, like no tank is safe.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Defensive.
Okay, odds far, evens close. Don't be in the overlap.
There you go.
Try to line up again.
Torn close. Defensive. Watch your step.
Space them out. It shouldn't be overlap.
Get knocked backward.
I should have calmed there. I'm sorry. I was dead. I couldn't hit the second one.
Okay.
That's my fault.
Yeah, a little bit better.
Is anybody's performance on this fight like I can't do things for 2 to 3 seconds at a time because I don't
That's
know
like
what's
it.
happening to my client.
That's like every fight for me. That involves a lot of stuff going on.
You know, like I don't know if it's just details doing it or if it's the fight
No,
itself.
it's just
but,
the mechanic on this fight.
yeah, I drop down to sub 20 and everything I do happens on my screen about a second or two after I press the button. So if I try to move, like I might move now, I might move in half a second.
I'm not having such problems. No, I mean, is it latency? Is your latency high, or is it like
32? It's same as always.
Did you do the details thing where you reduce it?
It's been at 3 seconds this entire tier.
Gotcha. I know. I have that occasionally, although I still have details high, but like, I don't have it frequently, so I don't know.
Mine also does that, Binky. It's whatever. I guess
Looks
it's
like
fine.
looks like DBM uses square and diamond for the people who are going to drop the circles we need to get into. So you know, if you have a circle or get a circle or a diamond on your head, try to deal with that a little quicker.
And I will. So evens will always be in the. Do we want to say, like, put diamond more on the left?
it doesn't matter? Dropping it, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think we just
Look
want
at where you each are, and whoever's to the left moves more to the left.
Yeah, the two people who are dropping them just got to space them out a little bit, and that's all.
Don't worry about your uptime, or still just do it.
Okay.
Line up.
Yeah, make sure you're in the line here or
4,
counter clockwise a bit.
2, 1. Defensive. Watch your step.
You can't just stand there casting if you're doing stuff. You gotta do the mechanics.
Line back up with the boss best you can. New liquefy's gonna be going out.
Torn close. Defensive. Watch your step.
Oh man, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, the toxin was ticking for 700k each second.
I was getting hit for
each tick.
840 a second.
We'll do a bit better. Positioning there was pretty good at the beginning. Well, I mean, yeah. When the things are going out that drop, like you just gotta look at the screen, see who else is with you, and kind of dance around and space them out a bit.
Yeah, well, we figured out it just took, there's a secondary kind of.
Yeah.
And it mattered anyways because I died.
Right. I think the positioning on them was decent, but yeah, we can't control like who's in what, and it doesn't really matter which circle is which. Just gotta space them out a bit.
Ever since I've learned which circle I'm supposed to do, though, we've been progressively getting through the first jump.
Just gotta hand out some telling time worksheets, and then we'll be good. Okay.
Just someone make a call in that case, Val.
Yeah, I'm just push to talk at that point, you know what I mean? So.
Just like going far, and then go farther.
Far.
It's only got to be like, 6-8 yards or something. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just space them out a bit.
Yeah.
They're good as long as they don't overlap.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Defensive. Watch your step. Get no further. Tuned close. Defensive.
Go. Purple, move farther.
It's on a dead body.
Oh, awesome. Watch that overlap. Don't stand in the middle there.
Tuned boss.
Assuming the one on the left was dead. Person was supposed to do it.
I don't know.
Maybe I can do 2 in a row with a bubble on the second one.
I mean, I just gotta. If you're dead, just call it out. Like.
Yeah, I mean, if
But
you...
the person dropping it was dead.
yeah, I mean, they were almost
Person
totally
soaking it
overlapped.
was dead.
I was alive, I just missed it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's like I didn't see it get popped, so I backed up, but I was a little bit too late to get it.
I mean, we could... Yeah, I don't know.
I saw the gnome collapse.
Really, like, there's not that much technique to popping it other than just standing in the thing, like, as the cast is finishing. And we're pretty much usually close enough that that's enough time.
It's fairly generous.
I think the food and whatnot should be wearing off now.
Yeah, the feast from earlier is done. If we have another one, let's get that going.
I'll come and
Thank
have
you.
to handle the other part.
Check your flasks.
I have an hour left. That's
Yep, but
kind of
you
weird.
checked, though.
Yeah, but you checked
No, I
it.
didn't.
See? Well, how do you know you have an hour left? You gotta check it.
I just know now.
And somebody else be the third one in group one, because it's probably not a good idea for me to do it if I'm gonna drop a big green circle and then shoot orbs.
I'll do
I
it.
didn't really realize. There's Hearth.
I don't think so, Max. Like, it should only register one person hitting it, so...
Yeah, only one per. Yeah, it registers only one.
Okay.
The only questionable part of that is if you don't know that you're the one who popped it, you might not know you're the one who's going to drop the big green circle, but assuming you can figure that out.
When you have the big green circle.
Yeah.
Which we want the big green circles, like, over here, because we're going to be moving over here.
They also shoot orbs, right?
No,
They're like
shoot
waves.
off the
They're like waves of...
The waves are separate from the green circle on the person.
Yeah, the green
Yeah,
circles
they're-
don't do anything. They just blow
they're
up.
from
So
the
if you're
froth.
in the radius, then it does. And that the waves come from the bubbles we get. knocked
Okay.
out.
Alright. Everybody back in.
Five, four, three, two, one. Defensive. Watch your step.
What happened there?
Get looked after. Torn boss. Defensive. Get looked after. Defensive. Watch your feet. Watch your step.
I got caught.
Watch your feet. Watch your step. Get looked after. Run out.
Progress, technically.
Phase change.
Oh, yeah. Well, will say people flying in the air and then flopping dead on the ground is still funny.
Yeah.
Though.
It seems like that second Nova is just like, by the time we get there, there's just so much going on, but we just gotta keep moving.
So,
Is there?
No, you go. You're good.
I was just to say, is there anyone that really needs help getting out of the route, because paladins can freedom someone else and get it on themselves?
I do purgy.
I got black. Mages are fine.
At least for me, that only works for the first one of that. It seems like she does it twice, and freedom's not up for the second one.
Yeah, the second time we got it twice in a row right there, right?
That seemed weird.
I'll get discs.
Yeah, like, just remember, like, if you're breaking your own root, snare, whatever, like, it does leave the web on the ground, so break it in a place that isn't clockwise from the group, and move away from where you broke it.
So, what? I killed everybody on that second one. Was the timing on the circle just off? Because I mean, everybody's health bar just disappeared
It
instantly.
looks like it was the timing on the circle. I see a ton of damage, people killed from acid explosion, which is the ring.
Okay, I was trying to figure out what happened because it all happened so fast I couldn't see.
And it looks like it was coming at his group, so I'm guessing it's the second.
Yeah, I think I was a little bit late on it.
Okay. Yeah, just keep an eye on.
I think with
on
the
cast
spacing,
timer.
as long as you pop it like when you see the ring, it's okay. It seems like the jump knock up is pretty generous, but
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting close enough. I think I'm too scared to like hit it early, but I'm gonna just get a little bit closer. That way, whenever I see it pop out, I can go quicker.
Earlier is better. Like if we're close enough to the boss that if you pop the bubble as the cast bar completes, like we'll be in the air as the Nova goes out under us. Generally.
Okay.
We're usually only like 8-10 yards from the boss, so yeah.
yeah, if you see the wave traveling,
Yo,
you're
Devin,
probably
what's
too
up?
late already.
Okay.
Unless the bubble's like super far away, but even then, if it's super far away, then you have more time to see it.
Yeah, I think in general with the spacing that we're doing and everything, the safest way to go is just as that cast completes, hit the bubble. I mean, we're doing pretty well.
Early deaths
we
really
got
work, too.
we got boss number 7, heroic Prog, like right away.
We
2
have
pulls
less pull
tonight.
soaking stuff, so it does more damage.
2, 1.
I knew we would kill it tonight, but I didn't think we'd kill it in 2 pulls, so that was cool.
Defensive. Watch your step. Get knocked backward.
Line back up.
Torn forest. Defensive.
Ah, that was dumb.
Watch your feet.
Lead us with these, just get them a bit farther out. It's not what I wanted, but...
Get knocked backward.
See, early was fine.
Defensive.
My fault.
Watch it.
That's going okay for a minute.
I ran into the circle and popped it because I was trying to go away from the web, so it's my fault, sorry.
There's a lot of stuff on the ground at that overlap between the double routes and then the web bombs, and yeah.
We only get 3 of those before the next phase.
The intermissions after that one.
Yep. So that's almost all through phase 1.
Yeah, we're getting there. I mean, like, we were actually really clean through the first 2 there. It's just, I think the biggest thing I can say from what I'm seeing is, like, don't get lazy about moving clockwise.
Yeah, we gotta do a bigger, like from the second to the third, we gotta do like a bigger run, because with the webs going out, we're losing a lot of space, and then people are freaking out trying to get a safe spot for the webs. And so if we go out even further, we're pretty safe.
Space is not nearly as limited as I was expecting it to be.
Nah, it's really not a concern. We just got to use it smart, right? Like, if we can condense the liquefy poison into, like, a line, then we have plenty of space to move. The webs will come out. We move away from them. After the bomb, we'll get another liquefy, and then we got to line up and be ready to move pretty far clockwise, but then we can just set back up, so.
Auto hammer and back by Max.
You're an auto hammer.
Okay.
Somebody give
This boss
Sprigg
really
some
looks-
gold so she can repair her gear.
I'm a hammer, and this boss looks like a nail.
Speaking of which, Spriggs repair.
It did repair.
I'd imagine this is wacky on LFR.
Just updated.
I don't even think we were like 2/3 of the way around, so we still had quite a bit of space.
Yeah, we
oversight, Max.
We were only over by about green, I think, or maybe one section over. Like, we got plenty of room. It's just we got to put stuff where it goes, you know, and then we gotta move when the things go out that necessitate movement. So.
We got it at 54%. I don't know if that's good or what's bad.
It's okay. Would be good to be getting her to, like, you know, 0%. Yeah. Like, damn, we did really good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Defensive. Watch your step. Get knocked backward.
Oh boy, we already got 2 dead. Like, from what? What even happened? Alright, line up when you can. New liquefies will be going out soon.
Taunt boss. Defensive.
Ooh, this hurts.
Watch your step. Get knocked backward.
New liquefy coming up.
Defensive.
Ouch.
Somebody got hit in the way. Oh shit, I accidentally used it. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Can we toss, like, a B-res out on somebody, or?
3 minutes.
No, somebody used it.
Okay. I guess we're
I
running.
can use my reincarn.
Okay. Don't release. Yo, Codecast, what up? Thanks for checking out the show. Appreciate you. Good to hear from you. Thanks for the kind words. Yeah. This expansion's really good, man.
Tried to hit recap, but I hit soul stone instead.
Oh no. This
But
is
yeah,
like...
if any one of us gets hit by one of those waves, the raid's dead.
Okay. That hurts. It's one of those, it's every 8 years, man. I mean, like, okay, it was half as long from, you know, from launch to Wrath. That was only 4 years. But, like, the game had been in development for so long. So you get 08, Wrath, 16, Legion, 24, War Within. Alright, Izzy's gonna drop. She's just having brutal latency issues that make it impossible to play the game, which is not doing anybody any favors. Spriggs is already in heal spec.
Guess I'm going heals.
Nah, we'll go
But
with
you can
6.
heal.
We'll go with 6. 6 for 28 should be sufficient. I mean, I don't know. It's still brutal, but...
I mean, I want him heals.
Ah.
Just because it's February.
Raz, what's up?
And
Yes,
he offered,
we are
he said
doing... We're
yes,
working on Heroic Prog.
He said yes, I'm playing heals, so and he's in Russell already. So
We cleaned up...
It'd be bad to have more heals. Try to get through the phase.
We cleaned up Heroic
That's why I
Silken
said,
Court
but
in 2
people are
pulls.
dying
So.
from like one-shot stuff, so
Yeah,
it's not
more
super
more
helping.
healers is not going to help if they get hit by stuff.
Yeah.
It does more damage that can be healed.
Like, I knew Silken Court was going to go down tonight, especially after the nerf, but I didn't think it'd be 2 pulls, so that's cool. Getting some good pulls in on this boss. Not really sure, you know. I mean, we're not getting anywhere yet, but got to start somewhere. It's the end boss.
2, 1. Defensive.
God, so many shield slams. I got like 6 in a row. Alright, line up when you can. New liquefy soon. And moving.
Defensive.
God, Feast is so bad. Oh my god.
Watch your feet. Get knocked backward.
Line up when you can. Do liquefy soon.
Defensive.
Uh-oh. Oh shit, that was lucky. Got an avatar proc right as the roots came in. I don't think it matters for any purpose, but it still happened. That was cool.
Watch your feet.
This part sucks so bad. Huh. That's awful at the end. And I assume stuff must have got hit early because...
Well, one of the puddles was in the spiderwebs.
Yeah, that's not good.
I think they were rooted still, so they couldn't go anywhere.
That's also not good. 5 of 8 heroic. That's good. 4 of 8. Either way, it's good. Yeah, it feels nice. I'm really enjoying this raid. Like the fact that we're 12 pulls deep on AOTC boss week 3 is I don't know. Maybe it's terrible because we need more mileage out of this, but I like it. I think it's good.
We talked about traveling for after the second, soaks and all that jazz. Do people want me to put like a lock gate and we can all just go very far at once?
Maybe. I mean, if people want to use it, go ahead and drop it. Yeah, I mean, if you get those, we seem to be putting the Nova circles like too far back this way. Like, remember, we're moving around in this direction. We're like moving towards green. So, lead us. Put them in the place where we want to go, and then we can set back up, Don't try to tuck them in near other dangerous crap. That we don't want that. We want them dropped in a place that's safe to go to.
And remember, the circles that pop, where the bubbles pop, that's where the waves come from, the green ray waves. So if we put them too far ahead of us, we're going to be trying to go through the waves.
Yeah, like there's a balance there, but putting them in danger is not what we want to do.
No.
Yeah, I mean, Queen Phase 1 is quite a bit gnarlier on Heroic because there's just so much. You get so much happening, and it hurts. It hurts quite bad.
2, 1. Defensive. Watch your step.
We gotta stop overlapping them.
Get knocked backward.
Liquefy coming up.
Taunt boss. Defensive.
Ah, damn! I hit Avatar right. I messed up, kind of. Let's space them out. Lead us a little bit.
Get knocked backward. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
New liquefy's gonna be coming up. Just keep moving. Yep.
Watch your step.
Was that another wave?
Yeah, it was the wave that killed.
Even one's dead. Circle it. We're all dead anyway.
This is just like, it's just so much movement, so you just gotta keep moving. I know you don't want to, but gotta do it. It's the only way to stay safe from this crap.
Phase change.
Stronger species prevails.
Basically, like, there's that first Nova, and then there's, like, a big move after every Nova, because we have the bombs on the people that pop the bubbles, so we're moving pretty far clockwise there. And then right after that is going to be the liquefy, which puts the poison everywhere, so you want to kind of line up with the boss and then move far again. Yeah, we do have to be careful with, like, I don't know if pre-freedom, I don't know if that
It does work.
does it
does work, but you'll still drop the web.
You'll drop the web when she finishes casting. It doesn't drop the web right away. It prevents it from going on the person, and then it's basically like the same thing as immediately killing the thing.
Okay. So yeah, we gotta not like line up on each other and blow up like a web that then people are rooted in.
2, 1. Defensive. Watch your step. Get knocked out.
Okay, keep moving. Ugh. We're like doing worse every time now. Purple, move out a little bit more. A little more. Don't overlap them.
Get knocked outward. Defensive.
Oh, that was through wall too, but we got to stop getting hit with waves. I need everybody to focus up here for the last half hour and move your character. Like, I know you want to plant and cast or whatever. Like, we just can't do it. We're taking way too much damage from people getting hit with waves. Just be patient and play safe. And yeah, let's try to get the Nova circles spread out a little bit more. They're getting overlapped almost every other time, and that actually cuts down how much room people can use. to get in the circles, because then the overlap is basically dead space. We don't really want them touching each other. Let's get summons out when we can.
I recommend using this. That way you don't release no matter what. This
Yeah,
forces
okay.
you to hold control for a second or two before you release. That way you're cognitively releasing rather than accidentally releasing.
Her P3 also basically has a different health bar. So as much damage as we do right now is somewhat important, but it also is just like making it through intermission because her health bar kind of goes back up in phase 3.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But we're also not gonna kill it probably
Yeah.
the first time we get through phase 1. So like you could almost literally we could do 2 tanks and 28 healers while we're learning phase 1, and it's the same thing.
Yeah, like we gotta cleanly get through phase 1 before we do anything else. So. You get Affy?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out why we're getting so many stacks.
Of the frothy toxin?
Yeah.
Well, first it's people dying early. Like it's based on the number of people soaking. If it's an even split, we'll get 3 stacks. So if you have more stacks than that, it means we either didn't evenly split or we didn't have enough people to split it.
Well, there's gonna be 1 stack because we have an odd number of players.
Yeah, but I've been consistently getting 9 stacks, which is basically what's wiping the raid every time.
So that means people aren't in their proper bubbles. Not that might be
Because
due to
that
the overlap
big
or...
the big spike of damage is from frothy toxin.
Right.
It happens right before he does liquefy. So like the raid drops to like sub 20%, and then 3 seconds later, it does another 25%.
Right.
So there's the mechanic there that's not happening correctly. So either we're not splitting correctly, or
like coming at this group got
like the first one. Okay. The first one's always good. Like typically we always get the right split and people get dropped down to about 50%, which is manageable. But the second one, more than half the raid goes down to 15%.
That's what I'm saying, is we keep having early deaths, so then there's less people to split it. Like if you lose 2 people out of the second group, I don't know how the math works, but it's really bad. Like we just can't lose people early.
Just remember, if you're odd, you're going more out this way. If you're even, you're going more in this way for your Nova circle. Let's try to avoid the avoidables as much as we can, then live to see phase 1 intermission.
4, 3, 2, 1. Defensive. Watch your step. Get knocked backward. Taunt boss. Defensive. Watch your step.
It's so terrible. Ugh.
Watch your step.
Got meleeed for 3.7 million? What the hell? That was a really hard hit. I must have just gotten unlucky. I must have had block down and just nothing worked out for me.
Get knocked backward. Phase change.
Hey, intermission.
Yeah, I mean, that was almost that was on par with the best that we've done.
I just insta-died after the third jump because I had to hit it again.
Yep.
So what killed us at the very end there when we hit intermission?
How many people dead?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, most people had 14 stacks.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, it was fun.
That second, the second Nova is really brutal. So you got to be ready to move and then move again. We also want to use personals and stuff. Like it's a lot because we have the debuff from frothing, and there's immediately there's a liquefy, and then there's the double set of webs and all that stuff. It's an extremely dangerous part of the phase. It seems like all the overlaps are right there. So after that second bounce, watch your feet, watch your own health. It's a lot, man. There's a lot of stuff happening at once. I feel like this would be easier with fewer people, too. It's just, there's so much chaos
4,
with 28.
2, 1.
I'm try not burning wall for this. I'm using it for feasts.
Watch your step. Get knocked backward. Taunt boss. Defensive. Watch your step.
I got caught with that right at the end. Space them out. This is the bad overlap.
Get knocked backward. Defensive.
I didn't see the vid going through the boss.
She turned around and meleeed me for 9.8 million. Ow.
We don't have a soul stone.
Alright, just wipe it up. You are seeing that, right? I don't know why that was Pete dead. Did I
reincarnate if we need it?
think,
oh, somebody's alive. Don't release. Don't release. Don't release. Don't release.
I had myself riz. My bad, I
Nice.
said it.
Nice. That was going a bit better until it wasn't, which seems to be kind of the theme for these polls so far tonight.
Yeah, I think we got pretty cleanly through almost 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, the first one was really good. The second one was better than they have been.
Yeah, shout out if you're in the back and you need webs broken on you. I saw,
Just break the webs.
If you don't have a way to break out, you should be closer.
Yeah, like you shouldn't be in the back stuck with webs, and if you see web plates, you should be breaking them until they're broken.
Yeah, if you're in melee, you're instantly broken out because
all of the warriors are fighting over Bladestorm damage. So if you ever
Right.
have problems getting broken out, just stand by a warrior. We're all hitting it.
Also, you
also
can spell
spread it
reflected, but
But also don't be shooting the boss if there's red nameplates other than the boss.
We're getting 4 rebs. You guys should spread out your blade storms.
Yeah.
With another auto hammer.
Oh, I don't know.
Where's
Somebody have
the
a hammer?
auto hammer? No, in the back. No, that's audio.
The hammer.
Thank you. You good, Av?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Defensive. Watch your step. Get knocked out.
Somebody hit it. That's not good. That's 6 damage.
I just yeah, they were spaced out wrong, and then we didn't react to their positioning correctly either.
You got a soul stone.
Okay, don't release. Yeah, they should be like side by side like we've been doing. I think that works really well for us. Those were like collapsed into each other. That's not so good.
Solo and back.
Okay. This is rough, man. We're getting not as far with this as I kind of thought we would when I was like, oh, we have like an hour and a half to do this
Seems weird
tonight.
to me that we're working on the last boss week 3.
It's a little weird. Well, it's not going to be our last boss. So,
That's true.
it's AOTC boss. It's not the last boss.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, didn't we make it to Razagath on like week 2?
I don't remember.
Then opted not to do it for like 2 or 3 weeks.
I don't think it was week 2, but I mean, yeah. It wasn't too long.
and maybe after tonight they'll nerf this too, so we one shot it the next week.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, this is definitely getting nerfed.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, RF. Roll me food, blah, blah, blah.
Defensive.
Watch out for liquefy. Move.
Taunt boss. Defensive. What?
Alright, space them out. Spat overlap. Move and help your healers out.
Defensive.
Oh shit.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Someone's gonna have to pop evens. I'm dead.
Look at it.
Get knocked outward.
Mm.
Phase change.
No, that's that's
It
so
hit for 11 million through
that's
the
so
shield.
trolly. Just like here. Yeah, that's kind of a little bit better.
The one that was farther clockwise is supposed to be odds, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's get summons down.
Please use the weak aura if you keep doing this.
Okay, got time for a few more.
Wait, why did you summon me?
Just to make sure. I gotta try to not like park behind the boss,
Accepted, not thinking it was.
because then I can't see the waves, and that's no good. I won't get hit with that shit. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Defensive. Watch your step. Get knocked out. Taunt boss. Defensive. Watch your step.
This is the bad one.
Watch your feet. Watch your step. Get knocked down. Watch your feet.
Someone else pop.
I'll go this far.
Phase change.
Hey, some of us are alive. Oh,
Pulling in.
I'm alive.
You can't survive 12 stacks.
because you.
Immunities. Well, if you had an immunity.
I don't have immunities.
Allies and Bell somehow.
Yeah, Vel.
I'm strong.
Just built it.
I guess so.
Pulling in.
The fully works on our bodies.
Pulling in.
Oh, I'm really slow at this point.
Oh no.
I tried to save Azeroth, but I failed. Let's give it one more. That was going okay. I mean, man, just the ramp up with those overlaps gets pretty gnarly.
Well, we already killed the true villain of Azeroth, the jailer.
That's true. Well, that's not just
He
Azeroth.
was behind everything bad that ever happened, so pretty much, yeah.
In the miraculous attempt that this is gonna be where we all make it to that last phase, Affy is being so gracious in putting us down a AMZ or whatever it's called, the zone.
Yep.
Please stand in that. There was I saw like 4 people run at the boss and start damaging her. You will die, like instantly.
Yeah, we'll probably die if we have 11 stacks anyways, but
Yeah. Yeah, there's just like there was nobody alive to take the third Novas, so it happens.
I got the seed in Langmechan.
Why does Affy always get DC'd? Him and his damn Canadian internet. Not like my American internet's any better. In fact, it might be worse. Alright, this is the last one of the night, and then we're gonna do some keys. Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Defensive. Watch your step. Defensive. Watch your feet. Watch.
I'll get in there and get out of it.
Purple, go far. Purple, go far. No, far enough, I guess.
Defensive.
Well, this wasn't a good pull.
Watch your feet. Watch your step. Get knocked backward. Watch your feet. Phase change.
Hey, several of them. No.
Almost.
14 stacks.
I saw how few people were in it when it popped up. I was like, no, this ain't it. And it's like, I'm alive. I saw casting grade up. Nope.
Pulling
Well, yeah, I mean, we got some people who are just really under contributing too, and it's difficult with this
Shit
group
does a lot of
size.
damage.
Like,
Are we like popping Aura Mastery on that second one or anything like that?
Nope.
Man, even with that, it's like crazy.
I've been throwing rally too, like as I'm in the air, just for a little extra
'Cause
buffer.
The debuff explodes like immediately before he does liquefy. It's like a 2-second buffer, not even.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll call it here. I mean, we're not really getting anywhere, and it's 9:30. So, I mean, good week. 2 Prog bosses and plenty of time looking at this. Cops are posted for Tuesday, Wednesday. We are going to start heroic on Tuesday. We're just going to do the skip, whatever that means. I don't know what it means right now. Might be 3 bosses. Hopefully, it's 3 bosses. And we're going into heroic, and then, you know, we'll see how far we can get on Tuesday. Pick it up Wednesday, and we'll just keep working on Prog. So thanks, y'all. Good job this week. I mean,
Almost AOTC.
I mean, Silken Court was great this week. I mean, we're doing pretty good with it even before the nerf. So
Pray for my masters. Involved.
Bye, y'all.
later.
Bye bye, Miss American Pop.
Wow, he like straight disappeared, huh?
Later, everybody.
Later.
Later, man. Okay, well, that was fun. I didn't think we have that much time to look at that boss. So it was cool. See if we can get some keys going. Okay. see if I can get Guilty in here. And if not, then get Friendo in here. I gotta open the door in here. It's getting hot. Is he back? No. I'll hit him in Discord. And if he's out, then I'm waiting on Shams to get out of a key. So we have a couple minutes here. A pretty good week of keys though. I'm almost 2,200. Spent a couple nights just doing like big keys and knocking them down. So that was nice. I mean, like, not timing any 10s, but there was stuff that we got accomplished. Starting to feel a bit better, just in general. I mean, we got a long way to go in terms of power, but Vault's looking pretty good for next week. I mean, I got a couple myth track pieces to choose from, so hopefully something juicy will be in one of these. I almost feel like I gotta take whatever I'm offered, unless it's like jewelry with stats I don't want or something. This stinks. Just want to jump right into something, you know? Just like dipped.
There you are. Hello.
Hi.
Having fun with Ansarek?
It's a little worse than I thought it would be, to be honest.
Actually, same. I thought we'd at least get through P1 cleanly. But no, there's a lot of damage going out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's easier if you only bring 20.
Yeah.
Just because of the way they changed the scaling.
Yep.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, next week I might end up cutting it down. You know, I mean, like for tonight it seemed kind of pointless. But we'll probably be back there by like Wednesday, and I might bring a tighter, more like Prog focused group for next Sunday.
Makes sense.
I mean, I'm gonna have 3 myth choices in my vault next week, so
Nice. I'm gonna have 2, so
a handful of us that are gonna have that. So
Yeah, I'm gonna have at least 1. Might try to force out 2, but
hopefully one of them is a weapon.
I actually would be fine with that without it being a weapon, because embellishments go on weapons for me, so I actually want it anywhere else so I can inform my choices.
Do we know who's gonna heal?
We don't know at the moment. I asked Tia, and he said he would let me know. He had to check and see what his wife was up to, and I haven't heard back from him. Shamster's an option. Oh, he's in one, but he's in the last boss. We should be good to go in a minute.
Who's that?
He's a dude I know who's a resto shaman pumper. I think he is like a TSZ listener, and he showed up in stream chat like in season 3 Dragonflight, and he was like, "Hey man, if you need like healers, let me know. I'll heal keys for you." I was like, "Yeah, whatever. Like hop in, let's do it." And the dude was just like carrying us sometimes. Like he's a good he was a good player in Dragonflight. I think he's been maining DPS, so I don't know like what the state of his shaman is at the moment, but like. I mean, we were doing keys with him the other night. He was doing fine. We were doing mid keys, but
state of resto shaman right now. You can play with your eyes closed.
Yeah, I mean he's a strong player. So
I don't think resto shaman's been this good since like
forever.
What was the expansion before BFA?
Legion.
Legion, yeah, since Legion.
Are they first? Oh, sorry.
I mean, all 3 specs are really good. Ellie is just like a little bit above average, but all 3 specs are like you can play any spec and it's essential in raid.
Yeah.
Are the cursed enchantments any good this season so far?
I kind of want to do Stone Vault, honestly.
It depends. Are you willing to give away 200 of your shitty stat to get 500 with your best one?
Maybe. I don't actually know.
Unfortunately, the 2 9s we have, those are probably the 2 hardest ones. There's like a day and night difference.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Yeah, like Grim Batal on 8 was extremely hard compared to the 6.
Yeah.
It's just like everything up after you kill that big old ogre-looking boss and shit. It's just a whole nother dungeon. And I bet that part's probably good too. The Stone Vault, like that last trash of the last boss, I swear that's the hardest part of the whole dungeon.
Is that the one with the 2 giant?
Yeah, okay, so what up, dude?
That, like,
Thanks,
knock you
brother.
back all the time?
How could you lose the race? I know, right?
It's the trash to the last boss, because...
Yeah, 610 is plenty of item level to tank heroic, I think. Shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, but they weren't as hard as the Ascendants.
Yeah, the Ascendants, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, Shaman... I'm expecting Shaman to get nerfed, like, next week, probably, now that, the race is done.
I'm pretty sure it's a bug, though. I don't think they're supposed to
get
cast
those BGs while I'm waiting. No, I'm not doing any BGs. I just have this quest. Just, I don't know. I'm not actually doing this. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why I have this quest.
It's like I say, like, most of the time you have a half a second to make...
So I don't have to look at the exclamation point.
Like, the rare instances, it's
I think
like
that's why.
Move out and you're already dead out when DPN says move out.
I'm pretty sure enhancement's going to get dinged, but we'll see. Alright. So what are we going to do? We're going to do Stone Vault or... Whoa.
Either two. I mean, I think, Affy, you need loot from both of them, like I do, as well.
I'm fine with either. I would prefer Stone Vault or Grim Patrol because I need them for
Well, those are literally the two we're choosing between. Shit.
Yeah, I would like to do both of them before tomorrow, end of tomorrow, because that would give, I think, most of us in this group enough gilded crest to upgrade our weapon.
Let's go Stone Vault. And I mean, I'm down for a couple tonight if people are down, and I can be on by about 8 tomorrow for keys.
Yeah, I know Wibbly. We can get the group together around tomorrow because I know
Okay.
Farrell wanted to do some, but this thing called football.
If you need me tomorrow, I can jump on around 8.
I'll hit you up in Discord if yeah, I'll round people up if we got spots. I was wrong about the time the kids' dance class started, so I got in there 15 minutes late on the dot last week, so I should be home like a little before 8 o'clock.
Most of your boys are doing dance classes?
Well, I have a boy and a girl, and they do dance and karate together, which is awesome.
I can put stam on boots now if you want the 625 stam. Although I'm not sure if Mike can already.
I already had him do it for me.
Okay.
If you're talking to me.
Yeah, mostly you. I might do that myself just to get extra health.
I mean, yeah, it's good though.
Normally I've been trying to go speed lately, but like, God almighty with the...
Oh, that sucks, I mean, yeah, you just been, like, it's just been brutal. How can you even...
With,
45 for the 619 and 90 for the...
You can't play with latency like that. It's like, what can you do? Like, you can't react to anything. You don't even know what's happening.
636, whatever the mythic one is, yeah. I don't remember Shamster.
Yeah, he's a pumper for sure. There also seemed to be this coincidence that would happen all the time in Dragonflight, where it was like, oh, it's Afflicted week, and whoever else I've been running with isn't around to heal this week, and so it just so happens that I'm grabbing Shams to heal, and that he has Poison Cleanse Totem for Afflicted week. Like, it was not intentional. It just always lined up like that.
If we accept it. Yeah. Honestly, it was funny. From all the 9s and 10s we did, I want to say Friday night, right?
Yeah, Friday night.
Because of that, I was able to do a 2 Grim Batol, and that gave me what I needed for KS.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Congrats, dude.
It's like pugging a 2, or did you pug it, which is like super low level?
Is I had a bunch of friends, and the reason I couldn't Saturday is I was helping them with delves.
Is that when I messaged you, Chen?
Yeah. You and Val messaged me that day. We grinded them from tier 2 delves to tier 8, and then also did got them through the gauntlet of all the bountiful delves after that, and then I did a bunch of mythic plus with them.
Yeah,
nice.
We did delves that same day too. I think we did like 8 of them.
Stone Vault. We're going Stone Vault. I'm at the Summoning Stone.
I got most of them freaking, what was it? 10 plus eye levels that night.
Wow.
If you just do your 8 delves, or at least 4 a week, I mean, you can maintain 610 easily without stepping foot into raid.
Oh yeah.
Which is both great and terrible.
No, I think it's great. What's bad about it?
Yeah,
I think it's great. It's just also one of those things where sometimes you just get people. Was it this group or another group? We got a no, it was another group. We got a DH, Havoc DH. Did less damage than the tank at 603.
Well, I mean,
And the tank
I don't.
was at 606 or whatnot.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, that's just pugging.
Yeah, it is, and that's why it's like it is just objectively better, but it's quote unquote worse. It's just one of those where
Greg, come close.
You'll get people who haven't actually had to really do mechanics in like heroic raid gear or heroic gear.
Yeah. At least they have decent gear. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, even then, you know how those go.
I mean, I just try to never pug anything, even like a spot, because
Yeah, I agree. Brett.
I mean, even in Dragonflight Season 4, like very late in the process, I forget who we're running with. Like we needed one DPS spot for a key we're trying to squeeze in before raid, and like I grabbed a Ret Pally who was like decently high rating and item level, and Ret Pallies were strong meta wise, especially for the whatever week it was. And the dude like didn't do the mechanic, like I think it was afflicted, and he like wasn't dispelling the thing, and his damage was bad, and he did shit wrong. It's just like, I don't know. Those players are always going to be out there. There's no way to protect yourself from them except to just not pug.
Pretty sure we're doing the 9.
Yeah, we're doing the 9.
This dungeon doesn't begin until we get to the last boss.
Is that really how this dungeon works?
Well, actually, you know, I take that back. The Trash to the Twins is pretty rough too.
I remember the twins being really rough, but are they much better now?
Yeah, the overlaps are more consistent. Like, you can.
I don't know if they're much better, but they're better. It's like, it's better, but...
Just gotta get the range interrupt. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, but they delayed that by 3 seconds as well. I was taking. I was able to get most of them today.
Yeah. So should I be? Oh wait, you and me both can do it, so we'll both have the ability to handle that.
Yeah, we just gotta keep an eye on the health. It's like,
Yeah.
he really butt blasted. We kill him.
Yeah, we have no... Yeah, once one of them dies, we have basically no time to kill the other one, so... I'm going to double up these guys. It is going to hurt me, but...
You almost had me, Gray. Almost.
I'm coming out with the left group.
Yeah, this is. I got fucking this one where so many people walked up and that shit.
Are you on it?
Which one's the one that casts? I guess they all do? Oh no, it's the Void Souls, okay.
I don't feel I'm screwing up my rotation. My damage is terrible.
Mine too.
Ah! I tried to time it out, but... I did get it. At least I have chicken.
Got a lot of rocks down.
Got some of those mana rocks.
Yeah, that's what you need.
No, that's mage.
I do have mage food on me if you need some, Shams.
Yeah, I'll take it after.
Okay. Alright, shoot the spike with the laser, but not each other.
You only want to bust 2 of these, right?
You can get them all. I think.
I don't see why not.
You're an amazing healer.
While I was reading, was definitely only break 2. I've got cooldowns.
I think it's easier to heal through the than to heal through the AoE and him bursting it at the same time. My opinion. I'll drop the AMT for this.
Nice. Let's go shadow monster side.
These guys in breach are freaking out. There.
Are you having fun yet?
Whew, that hurt.
Does AMZ work against that, Affy?
Yes.
I think there's one more with Bot.
I'm gonna grab the orbs.
Okay.
Just gotta have to have cooldowns for that because that's won't wreck.
AMZ's of 2 minute cooldown though.
I will need a healer here from Shem. Sorry.
I know. Dead Knife is ready to heal you. Got them free mana biscuits now. Alright.
Yeah.
Heal as much as you want.
I'm gonna come back with these guys.
You can just destroy a group.
Yeah. I don't want the pad on top of any of this crap. At this point, I'd rather do it slow and safe, and if we miss the timer, we miss the timer, but Go with the last stand bolster spell block combo here. Smooth it out a little.
I've got stuff.
Yo, Devastator, thanks for the follow. Welcome.
Sensing a southern twang. You're from New York?
Oh no, Texas.
Coming out. I don't want the pat.
No, Chubb. He's from Texas.
Do it.
Chubb.
A friend of ours. I'm technically also in Texas.
Okay. There is no Texas.
Right, you are only in one place.
I moved to Texas, so
Okay, so you are in Texas.
yeah.
Unless you're an Astros fan, then you don't claim.
Oh, Chubb is an Astros fan. Yeah, I don't want to do this thing on top of that pack, no. I'd rather miss the timer safely than YOLO die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I put more lock rocks down if people need it. I was right.
Oh, my cooldowns is up for block.
That's still good. So,
Take you free on this one.
Okay. All right. Make sure you grab a void orb thing. Yeah.
Kill two, no more than two. Chin, I think you know this last.
Okay.
I played it. I can kill no more than you then.
I'll save Harold about 10 seconds.
Defensive. Target change. Watch your step.
I do forget, when do we grab the orbs?
When he puts up the shell. Specifically, you need it for the shell, but yeah. Grab an orb if you don't have one.
Defensive. Target change. Watch your step. Defensive. Target change. Watch your step.
Orb time.
Defensive.
Nice.
Look for a service tunnel nearby. You should be able to take a mine cart back.
Oh man, I don't pass the height check.
Try to these when they charge them against the wall.
Yeah, look for the blue arrow. It's kind of faint, but
Better do this.
These are the ones I think that put the nasty damage to both of them.
some of them do, yeah. The little guys.
So fast they didn't even do the arrows.
My health was yo-yoing though, like that was.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
It's just a coffee on board that is coming.
Oh yeah. And don't worry too much about speed debuffs on me. Warlocks can ignore it with our burning rush. We can't go below 100%.
I got 2 minutes.
I got my cooldowns too.
I've got all my.
Alright,
cooldowns.
let's go then.
Watch your
Kill off the little guys and then I don't have to kite.
watch your stone. Call forth the
Okay.
watch your
It's stacking, damage taken, debuff, man, it's so scary. It stacks up so fast. There's like 5 of those dudes all hitting me and it's just like, yeah.
Can't really bring alts to
Reminds me of necrotic.
Kinda. It's way worse than necrotic.
We're doing blacksmith route or regular?
Blacksmith.
I don't know the difference between those. But
Follow me.
Okay, I can do that.
watch your step.
Damn, this shit hurts.
A stone. Call forth the gods.
The other one's back.
Thank
Okay.
you. Oh, the double forge loaders are going to be a treat.
We're not gonna kill him.
Oh,
We're gonna go down to the right, but I gotta move this stuff around first. Once this Pat leaves, I'm gonna pull this stuff up and around the corner.
Power trap.
Gotta get out of LOS though, otherwise I can't clump them up. Kill the aspiring dude if you can. Or both of them, actually.
Is that most groups?
Yeah, well, there's 2 more groups we gotta pull down there, but, we're, you know, nothing else pats around, so we can go down. Just watch it. Don't run into the robots. We'll go down to the right. There's a pack to kill. I'll get the thing that gives us a ton of verse, and then we'll go back around the other side.
We got it.
Okay, I was gonna say, where the hell's the book? Kill the aspirings first, please, or I think there's just one here.
I'm assuming we're going to walk around. I'm going to dismiss my pet. Give me a few seconds to resummon it if possible.
Okay, I mean, you have plenty of room to walk around. I don't... You're fine.
Cool.
Machine speakers in the stone vault.
Alright, watch your feet.
I got 45 seconds. On my-
Mine are 30 seconds. Mine will be up soon enough.
Fair to one start then.
Alright, here we go.
Interrupt one. Defensive.
I think I'm up now, chat.
Watching. Defensive.
Get ready to interrupt the X.
Watching. Watch your step.
It's right here.
Interrupt one. Defensive. Interrupt 2. Defensive.
I trust mine.
Yeah, save yours for this.
Yeah, we need it when they're away. To our right. Watch the lava cannon.
Round to edge of light. Interrupt 1.
Interrupt X, somebody.
Watching. Defensive. Watch your step.
It's all the way across.
Interrupt 2.
Ah,
Damn.
All we're standing in front of that?
yeah, this is why we want to try to keep them towards the middle in between those.
Yep. Well, we gotta get the interrupts, otherwise we can't move.
Yeah, Chin, don't interrupt if they're next to me.
I
Like,
know.
Yeah.
Please keep bringing up the same point. I heard you.
Well, you keep doing it wrong, so just don't do it wrong. Don't be don't be shitty about it. We're just making a call.
one sec.
That's the end of this timer. It goes to the first buff too. It sucks. Stupid thing, man. I don't know why it doesn't just last. Like, once you have it, you should just have it. Considering what you got to do to get it.
I feel like they should just make it available again.
Yeah, that'd be fine with me. I'd gladly click on it again.
Black Rock Stone.
Okay. All right. There we go.
Interrupt one. Defensive. Watch your left. Run to edge of left. Defensive. Interrupt two.
I don't have my cooldown.
Watch your left.
It should be up 5 minutes.
Defensive. Watch your step. Interrupt one.
Oh, damn. Drop spear right as the boss ran away.
Interrupt two. Defensive. Watch your step.
Ow.
Watch your left.
Was this for one shot?
Run to edge of left.
Hit me for... Ignis Hammer hit me for 3.8 mil. I don't know. I mean, it's only half my health, but...
Yeah, I didn't have you at full health. That follows after what ability? After the diagonal?
I don't know. It's just on a separate cooldown, I think.
It's that tank buster mechanic, right?
Yeah, I just didn't have a button up. I should have had something, but
Block. Can you even live through it with just shield block?
yeah,
Regular shield block?
yeah. If I have enough health, yeah. I just didn't. But you know, I had a button I could have pushed, and I didn't have it up.
Yeah.
This boss stinks, man. It's still really hard.
We were down in the 20s. Oh, they were 37% that time. It felt like that a lot faster.
Just like the room needs to be like bigger or something. I don't know.
Maybe a little better, like the lava circles or whatever they do.
Yeah.
I'm not just.
You know what? I'm gonna put ground markers down since we got a second.
You gonna wait 140 for Hera?
I guess. Well, no, I still have 4 minutes on exhaustion, so let's not wait for that.
We're gonna wipe it in a minute 20 from the key fail.
Yeah, that's true. I guess we could just wait.
Yeah, I got that hero too.
Yeah, it's the 4-minute exhaustion.
Yeah, we gotta get the debuff off. Sucks wasting a whole minute, but it might just be correct. This isn't even tyrannical. Like, it's a 9. It's nuts, man. This boss is a high bar. It's a high execution bar.
learned today that if you type /camp in your thing, it'll disconnect you from the game.
Mm-hmm. That was the old, like, I'm on a flight path that I don't want to be on. And then that way, like, it would stop you at the next one. Now there's, like, an eject button or, like, a request stop button or whatever, but... Okay.
This repair bill's already chopping into my gold.
I know, man. It's kind of nuts. Okay, here we go.
All the food.
Interact 1. Defensive. Watching. Run to edge of it. A stone. Call forth the dragon. Interrupt 2. Watching. Defensive. Watch your step.
Green.
Interrupt 1.
I got, like, totally turned around and slowed. It's alright.
Interrupt 2. Defensive. Watch your step.
Green again.
Watching.
We're on big guy.
Run to edge of it. Interrupt 1.
Interrupt.
Watching. Defensive. Watch your step.
Yellow.
Interrupt 2.
Interrupt if you can.
How did that hit me? Come on.
Interrupt
Does he res on me?
I can be res on.
defensive. Watch your step.
Blue. Just watch the lava cannon.
Run.
Oh no, y'all can do it.
Interrupt 2.
Ah,
We got a knife? No. He reset.
Did he reset?
yeah. I was dead, and I had a soul stone, but I didn't stand up in time.
Gotcha.
This is so dumb. That should have been a kill. Yep.
I have a pretty strong feeling that that's gonna get nerfed and delayed by a couple seconds.
That last overlap.
Not the overlap.
Yo,
like if
Chroma,
you
thanks for
end
the
up killing
follow.
one or
Welcome.
the other.
Good to see you.
Well, it's one thing to ask them both to die close to each other, right? They've done that multiple times.
We're not gonna get any rating from this. We just died way too much in this boss. Just shit execution.
Yeah, it's instant. As soon as one dies, they start pulsing.
This boss is hard, but like we got to do it better than
they
this.
should have a cast bar on the pulse, so probably do something like a 5-second cast bar or something.
Got 35 seconds on 2 minutes.
Guess I'm less than this time.
I got. I just used mine. Did you use yours already?
I haven't used mine.
Cheers.
Rock up.
Mine's.
And I'm eating food.
Sham, your hero's on cooldown, right?
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it.
I don't have a hero. Unless.
He said Shams.
Oh, okay, I heard Shem.
We know you don't have a hero.
Drums don't even work anymore, son.
They do. They're not good though.
Oh, they don't work anymore for anything above 70.
I could have sworn there were drums, but
I mean, there's new drums, right?
Yeah, there's new drums.
You just got to be able to afford them.
Yeah, they're actually they're not that expensive on the auction house, but they're crazy expensive to make.
All right, you get F.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Interrupt 1. Defensive. Watch your level. Round to edge of it. Defensive. Interrupt 2.
Interrupt.
Set my pet over there. Apparently didn't get there fast enough.
Defensive.
It's blue.
Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2. Defensive. Watch your step.
Red.
Watch your left. Round to edge of left. Defensive. Interrupt 1.
That's what happens when I try to help with the
Defensive.
Robot.
Watch your step.
Blue again.
Interrupt 2.
Interrupt if you can.
Stop on X.
You gotta help them.
Interrupt 1. Defensive. Watch your step. Watch your left.
Whoa,
First try.
that wasn't so hard.
Good job.
Yeah. Let's just run around. Like, we don't need to kill this trash, and yeah,
Did y'all clear Harrow?
no. I mean, it was our first look at Ansarek. It didn't really go anywhere. It was okay.
Oh, sorry. Did y'all clear the debuff for this Harrow?
Oh,
I did.
yeah, we did. I mean, there'll be another guy.
We could use it on trash.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Well, we have two heroes, yeah, so we can pop one. Pop a lot of them. Probably every 2.5 minutes, to be exact.
These are the guys with the charge lines.
Olay.
Looks like this is probably gonna have to be my last dungeon. So,
Okay.
That's fine. I'll use save if it's more 8.
I'll be down tomorrow. My classic guild just is fighting roster boss right now. Driving me up a wall.
Watch your step.
Plus, I think I'm just sick and tired of classic trading.
Gee, I wonder why people don't want to play Cataclysm raids right now.
How people fuck themselves just to vanilla.
Well, the frustrating thing is that,
Watch your step.
oh god, that is
Ow.
I can see it behind the other stupid guy with the frontal. go do Mists of Genocide, and like,
Just that.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like you could 3-chest it compared to this stupid dungeon.
Yes.
Abby, which one should we hero on? This trash bag. I'll use mine.
I've already
Uh,
heroed.
Yeah, I was gonna say we just did.
Oh.
And that was probably the one you should have heroed on anyways, the fight back.
Yeah, I don't know. These next couple packs, as long as we kill the totems, I don't know. I mean, they're bad, but like, yeah,
You get hero and you get a hero. It's like okay.
yeah.
If you do want a hero, I'd probably save every one of the rock dudes. Totem.
Oh.
Ow.
Done. I got you. Maybe.
Just some stone bolts, man. Just a non-stop.
Yeah, I don't know how faster we can kill those totems too, because I was saving cooldowns from them.
Yeah.
The totems are good. It was just we had the totem came up and then they were all casting at the same time.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull the left group out, I guess. No, I'm gonna pull the right. Nah, well, there's orbs. Okay, it just disappeared. Pull the left group out.
So convenient for the pull to go right through an orb.
Yeah, right. I know, right?
You can't even target it and it already kills you. What the hell?
Wow. I don't even know what to think about that.
Then I was just like, looked sideways. Well, that was the totem. Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion they're nerfing this dungeon.
I hope so. I mean, it's definitely way harder than pretty much the whole rest of the pool.
God, I don't know how the Chinese did this on the 12.
Oh,
They did Grim on a 13.
they don't have anything else to do, so.
Jesus Christ.
I find Grim easier than this dungeon, honestly.
Grim on 8 is harder than this.
I don't know. I think this is harder than Grim.
Yeah.
Unless like our group sucked a while ago.
Possible.
Grim was harder than this. We were at like 68 deaths by now.
We did Grim the other night. I didn't think it was bad at all. Like,
Yeah, but we had more, like, we needed 2 melee. All those kicks and shit.
From what I've played of Grim, it's more fun, even if it's harder.
I mean, this place, if they tune down Duo Boss and they tune down a little bit of this trash, it'll be fine. It's just out of control right now.
You get here for this one? They kill these dudes first.
Okay.
How long do you have on yours, though?
3 minutes actually.
Alright, good enough. We'll figure it out. We'll make stuff up for 3 minutes.
Yeah. Alright, just don't run into the portals, but get your debuffs off. And try to leave lanes to move through with the poop on the ground.
Shin, try to spread out with me.
So spread out me just like what we're doing now?
Don't need it.
Okay, I got it. I'm ready for this though.
You gotta move to the portal.
Yeah,
Near it. It's good.
Just lock it down.
That sucks. Go to the portal, but somebody took them all.
You just gotta wait if somebody else is. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, they move when they're different.
Yeah, just.
It was probably me that sniped it from you.
That's good. I'm gonna jump on circles so I can do
Good die.
Ah! You get arrow.
I'm gonna die. I can't really do 116 million damage by myself.
I was going to res, but it was like everyone but you and me were dead though, and it just didn't seem like worth trying to.
We could probably do it with a DPS and a healer. Like honestly,
Actually, it might be slow, but it might be easier on the healer because less people to heal
Yeah.
and less people fighting over rifts, right?
Yep.
Shin, can you throw a lock gate across the room?
Okay, sure. Horizontal across the room? Do you want diagonal? Like, is there a specific orientation?
I mean, you've seen it when you're running for a
Rift?
yeah.
damn, this has been brutal, man. It started off fine until.
You're less squishy than me, so can you go longer without it? Without the portal?
Yeah. I can go a decent bit of time. We'll do like this.
Yeah.
That way you can get across to the portal that spawns there. I'll try not to drop Poopy there.
I'm gonna put them in the middle and like I'll try to get mine gone right away so that the portals in the back move. We'll probably move to a better spot.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, sure. It's on you, okay?
Okay.
Y'all get it?
Yeah, they're moving. Beerus.
Okay, I'll be res. Sorry,
I'm gonna decline.
Alright.
I didn't do res.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm sure we'd rather have two B-reses on the fight than not. Right?
Just die.
You have 3.
I know, though. Save them for the next one.
Yeah, just die.
We're already getting 0 rating, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I don't figure out.
waste of time. My scoring run on a stone vault is a 5.
Yeah. This is what Liquid felt like after 404 pools.
Yeah.
They wiped out the same boss for a week and a half.
I do want to know why they decided to make a boss where they put 5 things that you need to get rid of and only 2 portals.
Well, because the fight is about moving around the room and using the space. That's the challenge that the fight presents, not like snap dispelling the debuffs. Okay.
For reals, this will be the first try right here.
Yeah.
15 seconds.
Okay. I'll get my first dispel early, and then from that point I'll wait, because I can just leap onto one.
I don't get one the first time, so.
Okay. Here we go. Do I have a button to push? Can something please proc?
It's fine, he's dead.
Whoa.
What? No points? Oh,
Oh,
God.
that was rough. I mean, most of it, the first 3/4 of it were fine, and then second and last boss and last boss trash were awful.
Right. Well, I healed more than you did on that boss.
You need that back?
No, I've got a decent one that's, yeah, I can give it up if people don't want it.
Somebody else want it, they can have it.
Otherwise, if multiple people want it to roll.
Oh, I'm out on it. Anybody else can have it, I don't care.
No, Cham, you can have it. I'm not gonna roll against you. You were here to suffer through this with us, so we appreciate your...
Hey, it's my first 9, sir. You know.
Oh, nice.
I'm here to help.
Yeah, we're
Go
starting.
ahead and show 'em my stat sheet.
We're starting to get, we're starting to climb the ladder a little bit.
Well, I can't do paid carries until I'm 2250. So.
Right.
Yeah, but there's like gigantic differences between like Mist, Dawnbreaker. Like 10 Dawnbreaker was easier than this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet souls, you guys popping health stones healed me for 15% of my healing that point, which was 4.77 million health.
You get? Oh, they just give you credit on the meters?
No, it's a specific talent called Sweet Souls where any health stone, or my health stone, so you have to grab from me, heals an additional 10% of my mana, and any party or raid member using one of yours also heals you for that amount.
Sweet Souls, is that your new nickname?
No. But no, it's a very good talent, but it's also poopy because in raid, if you have more than one warlock, whoever people grab health stones from, he's the one that's going to get that benefit. So multiple warlocks actually are fighting over getting that benefit from the raid.
Alright.
Right.
Later in. See you.
I probably have to do my classic raid. Really good.
Okay.
Get ready for a team India tomorrow, Val, or I would stay.
Yeah, damn. Alright. Yeah, man. Well, we'll...
Hey, is anybody still here that needs that necklace? Because it's not even close to my...
I do.
Okay, come back. Who was that?
It was Ash Ketchum. And John, you're not me, Ash, or Val. We're both in the same. You keep running away, Ash. We're right here.
It's Hero Track, but it's not.
I don't have it. I'm just trying to find you're in the group.
I got him. He's right here.
Okay, cool.
That was brutal,
So,
man.
Val, do you think 8 o'clock tomorrow?
Yeah, I should be free by 8 o'clock, give or take.
Okay, that's 7 Central.
Not much later than that, if later at all. Like I should be home by 7. Well, no, wait. Yeah, I should be home by 7:45. So I could probably be set up within about 15 minutes, maybe 20-25 minutes at the absolute latest.
Yeah. Jim, what did that turn into?
Let me see. It's really annoying to try and find keys. Grimba Toll.
God.
Wait,
Yeah.
it's still a 9. Was it? Wait, what?
That wasn't.
No. Actually, it's my key. Oh, it turned into a Necrotic Wake. That's more doable.
Oh, that's so much more doable. Holy crap.
Yeah, that'll be okay. But we really want to be doing 9s and 10s if we can. So.
Yeah. So let's
We'll see.
let's do that 9 tomorrow. If worst case, we'll do one of the 8s and get another.
Yeah,
one.
we'll push something up.
And I think the next clear of that chick today will give us enough for the Gilded Crest we need.
Yeah. Shams, if you want to stick around, I don't. Later, man. I don't know if we could fill. I mean, a couple people I could ask.
Tomorrow at 7:30, but I'll be here tomorrow.
Okay, I'll let you know. I don't know who all is going to be running, but I'll let you know if we got spots.
Whatever, be here. Some form of fashion.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'd like to get a bunch in tomorrow if people are up for it. So I just don't think I have like people I can fill with that aren't doing something else right now. Like I could grab 2 people, but then yeah, if they wanted to come, and then it's like okay, well.
I think it's about time I tell my guild I'm not being there for Firelands. I want to play Firelands. Firelands sounds cool. I don't want to waste my Sundays and Mondays re-clearing content we've already done and constantly basically having to reprog bosses because half of our raid or a quarter of our raid is new and
Yeah, that sounds bad.
and we're now also in a point where we're never getting a full 20 people or full 25 people because there's always 4 tentative, 2 absent, and like 2 on the bench.
Right.
It's like, oh, that's 3 technically, but like 3 or 4. Like there's always like 7+ people out, and it's like you do our roster as if there's 3 to 4 people out a week. We can't be constantly having 7. I decided to be one of those last week, and I still got called in for Monday.
Right.
I'm just like,
Let's make 8 of
I don't want
these.
to keep doing this. Like, either we prog or we don't. Like, make a choice, please.
I mean, I can't imagine trying to keep a Cataclysm team like right now. I mean, between War Within and I mean SOD is what it is, but like, yeah, I can't imagine trying to do Cataclysm rating.
Yeah, it's really annoying because like at the point I was 4th or 5th in line for a legendary, and with what they did with Shadowmourne, there's a high chance they were going to. But also, Cataclysm is worse than Wrath. It just straight up.
Cataclysm is one of the worst eras of the game. I mean, like, it always was.
It's definite. I don't know about other classes. DK actually feels much better.
Ooh, multi.
Like just straight up better.
Yeah, but like the game, I'm not talking about any individual class. The game is just like, ugh. That was where it was like, oh, maybe they could release a WoW expansion that like isn't good, because it hadn't happened at that point.
Yeah, I don't even mind the raids, but it definitely was they're touching their toe in modern mechanics and more modern raid design, but like you're still also dealing with Shadow Bolt being a 2.3 second cast time on average.
Yep.
And like I'm literally looking, it's like, why am I doing worse than the other warlocks? Oh, I'm doing less Shadow Bolts because I'm moving more. That's just straight up the answer.
Yep.
And it's like, in ours, it's like, yeah, you lost
Ooh.
15 Shadow Bolts. You're still in the 90th percentile. I don't know why you're crying.
Right. Okay. This stuff's gonna last until after reset. This is.
I'm torn between going no, just straight bench, or actually helping them, but...
I'm not giving you free Sanctified Alloy. Alright, well, we got something done.
Figure that out. See ya. I'll quit.
Well, later on.
And thank you for putting up... I'm sorry I got testy in the middle.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
When people repeat the same thing to me, it might not have sounded like it, but since it was said during the fight and then after... as well, that frustrates me a lot, so I am sorry.
No, you're good. It's alright, man. I mean, you know, whatever. That boss is frustrating, and everybody gets frustrated, so shit happens. No worries.
That dungeon is the worst this season.
Yeah, I hope they fix. I hope they continue to fix it. It needs it.
I haven't done Grim Batol on high keys yet, but like Grim Batol, like I actually really enjoyed the changes. Like I think the first boss is a lot of fun. Second boss is whatever. I always forget the third boss.
The third boss is the fire elemental adds and the breath and the tornadoes. It's not great.
To see, I killed that too quick to see on a 2 to how bad it could be. If that really gets later on bad, then yeah. And I actually thought the Aerodax was kind of interesting for the fight.
They made it a lot better with changing the visuals. It's
also more interesting because instead of just go sit in this corner and then kill these 2 big ads, it's Fortnite rules is what I call it.
Yeah, but like it was rough when you couldn't, like the tentacles didn't have like borders around them.
Yeah, no, that's what I didn't understand until they added those. I was like, this explains so much about this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boss should have never gone live without those tentacles on that.
Yeah, it makes a big difference.
Well, I'll see ya.
Alright, man, later on.
No, I don't think I'll spend 100K on living.
I bought a third one this week because I just have too much stuff I'm holding on to, and I'm like, yeah.
Warbound stuff. I have one whole thing full of Warbound gear, right? But then I don't have the other tab is just random crap. Oh, there's an accident.
Yeah, I mean I got a lot of BOE and WUE stuff and crafting mats and everything else. So I was like, whatever, I'm gonna use it. So here. It's not like I'm hurting for it, so whatever. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think we're probably just done here for the night. It's pretty late to get involved in something that may take like over an hour or something. So, you know, whatever. I mean, we got plenty of time. Yeah, man. I'll let you know if we got spots or whatever. Like, I'll hit you up.
Yeah, I'll spell the font somewhere else. Not a big deal.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
Hey, enjoy the podcast tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be I hate Mondays so much. Oh my god, it's the worst friggin' day of the week.
It's such an awkward position because you're talking about stuff incoming, so there's always things like, well, we think it's going to be this, but we're not sure.
Yeah, and then it never is right now, so whatever.
Whereas I think it was Wednesdays before. So it was like,
We used to do
okay, this is what our
Tuesdays.
updates are.
We used to do Tuesdays for the longest time, which was great because we'd like log in and play the game for a couple hours most of the time, and then we'd do it. But then the schedules just didn't line up anymore, and like Monday isn't a bad day to do it, but it's such a bad day of the week. Like it sucks so bad having to get up and get working and get the show written and then record the show. It's like it's just.
What was the? That's all right. I'll jump off. Patrons are what, $5 on there? Is that what it is a month?
I don't know. I mean, I don't. You talking about like the Apple thing where they're
Yeah,
skimming
where
off the
it's
top?
Something the mighty or whatever keeps going on that very end of one.
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
They'll list the names at the very end.
well, yeah, those are people who pledge at whatever level for the every episode shout out in the patron section.
Which or was it through?
Patreon.
I don't know Patreon.
Oh, it's it's like an opt-in subscription service. So you say, hey, I like this thing, and then I contribute some money to it, and I mean, we don't really have any patron benefits right now. We used to do like other stuff, but we used to do a call-in episode once a month, and it would be like, hey, if you want to join us on the show, like hop in Discord and we'll take people on the air and we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about, and you can write questions in, and like participation just bottomed out. Like nobody would come do it, so it was like, all right, we're just not going to do this anymore. And like we haven't really had another idea of like what to offer for for people contributing to the Patreon. So doing those shows was like fun in theory, but it was so much work for nothing. They wouldn't get downloads, and like we had to schedule them in addition to the show we were already doing, and then it was like pulling teeth to get material for it. The idea as a broadcaster is that it should be easy pickings for material because people just send you stuff in that you then talk about, or they like come on the air and talk about whatever. But when nobody writes in and nobody queues up in Discord, then you're doing like, it's like doing talkback radio, but nobody calls the phone, It's like, all right, well, I guess we'll see you guys next month.
There you go. Hold on. See if I can do this.
Nobody wants my hero BOE, man. Come on. Let's.
Like $3 a month. Come on, I'll pay more than that for raid box.
I mean, what you can do, we do it per episode, right? So like, there's 4 to 5 episodes a month, and then it's whatever you pledge per episode. But Patreon will let you set it so that you have a monthly max. So you can do like a $3 max and pledge $3 an episode, and then you get charged $3 a month, right? Like shit like that. So it's pretty flexible.
Say.
I'm going to do this, and this is the last time I'm going to list this, and then if it doesn't work, it's just going to go to one of my other tunes. Come on. All right, y'all. I'm going to shut stream down. Thanks for chilling. Appreciate you. Mic I'm using is a Shure... What is this? SM7B. Old reliable. Yo, Pump. Thanks for checking out the show. I appreciate that. Kind words are always appreciated, so... Thank you for the downloads. Thank you for enjoying the show. Please look forward to it. We'll get the episode going tomorrow. But yeah, Mondays are rough. Oh, there it is. I see you. Thanks, man.
That's $3.
I know, right? I mean, like, we think it's worth it, and the what we get out of the Patreon, like, it lets us do things like host all of the MP3s on our hosting service, and like we're paying a graphic designer to make us some new graphics finally for the first time in like 4 years, and like buy equipment to record the show with when we need to replace something, and
Yeah, you know, and that's the honest truth is I fell across the podcast when I was like searching for stuff on the world. Like I was doing. There was a couple people that were making money, like the gold farmers or whatever, right?
Right.
And so they were doing theirs. And there was another one that was pretty high up in the rankings as far as theirs, but they shut down. Like they did their last announcement like 2 years ago. They really went just anti-WoW. They're like, this is not really fun anymore. We're just gonna stop.
Right.
Okay. I don't remember who they were. And so then I picked up on y'all's, and there's nobody else that really. They're out there. Let's put it that way. But.
Yeah. Well, thanks,
and then
man.
You mentioned putting keys and stuff, putting the keys together, and so that's when I ended up finding you or messaging you to Twitter. I was like, oh, look at this guy's streaming now, which you don't do anymore because I'm sure your internet.
No, I'm streaming right now. I've been streaming this whole time.
Are you serious?
Yeah, well, my internet's been working, so I've been streaming this whole expansion so far on raid nights and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. They haven't been messing with me, so maybe they don't care anymore. Maybe there was some legitimate issue that they cleared up. I don't know, but I haven't had the latency problems, and I've been pushing to YouTube too. So I've been dual streaming basically every night, so seems to be going okay.
Well, I upgraded my fiber from 1 to 2 gig, and then apparently with Frontier, unless you have, I don't know if you know electronics and crap or tech stuff, but if you don't have like a 2.5 like connection, like I have the stuff on my computer, I installed it, like the network card or whatever, but the in is to the 2.5 of these Eero routers, but the out like across the network is max 1 gig. And I was like, guys, why am I paying you an extra $30 if I can't play at 2.5 gigs?
Right. Yeah. If everything, because if you're on like 100 cards or cables or whatever.
Well, I got the 2.5. Like I got the network adapter, right?
Yep.
The problem is the router or the plug coming out of the Eeros is only that can come from the 2.5, but because it only connects 1 gig across the Eeros, it doesn't work.
Right.
Like,
yeah, your bottleneck is at the router or whatever. Yeah. Well, you get a different router, and then.
Send me the Sage M-Com or something. As long as you call and complain, they'll fix it. But not unless you.
It's kind of hilarious that they don't just like give you what you need to actually use what you're paying for. That's great. I love that. Izzy's just having a brutal problem right now where she could barely even play the game because her latency is so high. Like, her ping to speed test is like 500 ms, and that's like the fastest ping you're gonna get to anything usually. And like she got a fiber connection installed over the summer, but then like when she started having problems, she started like getting on their case about it, and then they admitted that it's not a true fiber connection. It's like a hybrid fiber cable or something, and like whatever node she's connected to is super far away from her house, so like latency over distance is inevitable. And yeah, so I think she's trying to get it like switched out or switched back or whatever, because cable would just be faster. Like, it's just it's nuts. Yeah, like I mean, you know, she's getting 500 ms to speed test, and then like 5 megabits down. Like, okay, I'm pretty sure that's not what you are paying for. You know, you're paying for fiber. You're expecting a lower ping than that, and quite a bit more bandwidth. So she's been dealing with that like this whole time so far. Like it wasn't bad at first, but lately it's just been terrible.
Get to the point where she can't even push keys and stuff. Is she in the raid?
She was, but she was like, I got to step out because I just can't I can't play. And yeah, I haven't been able to really do keys with her because she like. Her latency is so bad that she can't react to anything that's happening in the game. So, and I think she's getting something swapped on Tuesday, so hopefully it'll start getting better. Sucks, man. These bastards, these damn ISPs. The service is so bad. All right, man. I'm gonna hop out of voice. I'll talk to you tomorrow, bro. All right,
have a good night. Enjoy your day.
Yeah, dude. Later on, man. Raz, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. You've been here a long time. Shit. I was like 2-3 hours ago. We were doing Answerek. Appreciate you. Nice to see you. Yeah, I am gonna call tonight. I mean, hey, it was a good night of raid. You know, really quick and clean, Silken Court Prog. Some nice looks at Answerek, even if it didn't really go anywhere. But you know, I didn't really expect to be fighting her tonight, really, or at least not as early as we were. So just kind of started up. You know, we got to start taking our lumps. I wanted to do more than one key, and I didn't want to be stuck in a key for an hour and a half or whatever and not end up with any rating out the other side. But it's early days, and that dungeon is really hard. And if everybody's doesn't have a game plan, then you die. It's okay. You're allowed to run delves at the same time. I mean, that's what we do, right? So I'll be back Tuesday, I think. I'm not going to stream tomorrow, even though I probably will be playing. But I'll just stream. I'll just be back on Tuesday, and we'll see what the normal raid skip looks like. Hopefully it means we kill 3 bosses. Like, I'm hoping that you kill, like, first boss and then skip to, you know, boss 7, and it's not like, well, you get to skip bosses 2 and 3, or you get to skip bosses 5 and 6. Like, I would like to just do that. And then, you know, but Tuesday will be the first night that we do normal skip into heroic. We'll get heroic started. And then we'll see, you know, we'll see what keys are looking like for the week, what the affix is. It's got to be either the ad that spawns and then you kill it and you get CDR, or it's got to be the healing absorb that you absorb off of you and receive crit. So, see how that goes. But yeah, so that's going to be the plan for Tuesday. So it'll be fun. You'll see. But thanks everybody for hanging out. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your night. Good luck surviving Monday. I'll take any luck I can get. And I'll see you real soon. Thanks. Bye.